Countdown is a British game show involving word and number puzzles. It is produced by ITV Studios and broadcast on Channel 4. It is presented by Nick Hewer, assisted by Rachel Riley, with regular lexicographer Susie Dent. It was the first program to be aired on Channel 4, and 73 series have been broadcast since its debut on the 2nd of November 1982. With over 6,000 episodes, Countdown is one of the longest-running game shows in the world, along with the original French version, Des Chiffres et des Lettres, which has been running on French television continuously since 1965. Countdown was initially recorded at the Leeds Studios for 27 years, before moving to Granada Studios in 2009, and then over to Media City UK in Salford Quays in 2013. The programme was presented by Richard Whiteley for over 20 years, until his sudden death in June 2005. It was then presented by Des Lynam until the end of 2006, Des O'Connor until the end of 2008, and Jeff Stelling until the end of 2011. Nick Hewer has presented the show since 2012. Carol Vorderman, the show's co-host, who had also been on the program since it began, left the show in December 2008, at the same time as Des O'Connor. She was replaced by Rachel Riley. Kathy Heitner originally placed letters on the board for the letters games before this was taken over by Vorderman. A celebrity guest features in every program, and provides a brief interlude midway between the two advertisement breaks. The two contestants in each episode compete in 3 disciplines: 10 letters rounds, in which the contestants attempt to make the longest word possible from 9 randomly chosen letters; 4 numbers rounds, in which the contestants must use arithmetic to reach a random target number from 6 other numbers; and the conundrum, a buzzer round in which the contestants compete to solve a 9-letter anagram. During the series heats, the winning contestant returns the next day until he or she loses or has accumulated 8 wins. The best 8 contestants are invited back for the series finals, which are decided in knockout format. Contestants of exceptional skill have received national media coverage, and the program as a whole is widely recognized and parodied within British culture. History. Origin. Countdown is based on the French game show Des Chiffres et des Lettres, created by Armand Jamet. The format was brought to Britain by Marcel Stelman, a Belgian record executive, who had watched the French show and believed it could be popular overseas. Yorkshire Television purchased the format and commissioned a series of 8 shows under the title Calendar Countdown, which were to be a spin-off of the regional news program Calendar. As the presenter of Calendar, Richard Whiteley was the natural choice to present Calendar Countdown. His daily appearances on both shows earned him the nickname Twice Nightly. These shows were only broadcast in the Yorkshire area. An additional pilot episode was made, with a refined format, although it was never broadcast. A new British television channel, Channel 4, was due to launch in November 1982, and bought the newly renamed Countdown on the strength of this additional episode. Countdown was the first program to be broadcast on the new channel. Junior Countdown. Channel 4 originally planned a parallel Junior Countdown in which the contestants were children. The pilot episode was filmed on the 26th of November 1982, less than a month after the first adult version was broadcast. The presenter was Giles Brandreth, with Ted Moult in Dictionary Corner. The format mirrored that of the adult version. No further episodes were filmed, and the pilot episode was never broadcast. Brandreth, speaking on Countdown in November 2012, stated that the concept had proved disastrous and was abandoned. Presenters. Calendar Countdown was presented by Richard Whiteley, with Kathy Heitner and Anise MacFarland Cruikshanks managing the numbers and letters rounds respectively. When Countdown was commissioned for Channel 4, the number of hostesses expanded further. Kathy Heitner and Beverly Isherwood selected the letters and numbers tiles respectively, and calculations in the numbers rounds were checked by Linda Barrett and Carol Vorderman. Vorderman, a Cambridge graduate and member of Mensa, was appointed as one of the numbers experts after responding to an advertisement in a national newspaper which asked for a young woman who would like to become a game show hostess, unlike almost any other game show hostess of the time. However, the advertisement also made it clear that the applicant's appearance would be less important than being a talented mathematician. Gradually, the tasks performed by the extra presenters were taken over by Carol Vorderman, whose role within the show essentially became that of co-presenter. Whiteley fell ill with septicemia in 2005, and as a result he was no longer able to record Countdown. Although Whiteley made a slow recovery from his illness, he died on the 26th of June 2005, after a failed operation to correct a problem with his heart that had been detected. Channel 4 took the following show off the air as a mark of respect, and the following program was preceded by a tearful tribute from Carol Vorderman. The final 5 shows Whiteley had filmed were aired, after which the show was placed on hiatus before returning in October 2005, with Des Lynam as the main presenter. On the 30th of September 2006, Lynam said that he had decided to leave the program after Christmas 2006. Lynam's departure was due to travel requirements from the demanding filming schedule, with the show recorded in Leeds and Lynam living 250 miles away in Worthing, West Sussex. Channel 4 had tried an extra program on Saturday in early 2006 which Lynam had agreed to, subject to part of the filming schedule being moved nearer to his home. However, viewers reacted angrily to the idea of the show leaving Leeds, and when Lynam found out that a move would cause considerable disruption for many of the program's camera crew, he decided to leave. On the 7th of November 2006, it was announced that Des O'Connor would succeed Lynam as host. Lynam's final show as Countdown presenter was broadcast on the 22nd of December 2006. O'Connor first presented Countdown on the 2nd of January 2007. The other studio mainstay is Dictionary Corner, which houses a lexicographer and that week's celebrity guest. Initially Farmer and Amp broadcaster Ted Moult was on hand for verification. The role of the lexicographer is to verify the words offered by the contestants and point out any longer or otherwise interesting words available. The lexicographer is aided in finding these words by the show's producers, Michael Wiley and Damien Eady. The production team is insistent that no computer program is used in this role, and that the words suggested in Dictionary Corner have been found manually. Many lexicographers have appeared over the years, but since her debut in 1992, Susie Dent has become synonymous with the role, and has made over 3,000 appearances. The celebrity guest, sometimes known as the Dictionary Dweller, also contributes words, and provides a short interlude halfway through the second section of the show. These guests have included Nigel Reese, Joe Brand, Martin Jarvis, Richard Degens, Jeffrey Durham, Ken Bruce, Pam Ayres, Paul Zenon and John Sargent, and most regularly, Giles Brandreth, providing poems, anecdotes, puzzles and magic tricks. Alison Hurd replaced Susie Dent over the winter of 2007-08 whilst Dent was on maternity leave. Dent returned to the series on the 6th of February 2008. It was announced in July 2008 that Des O'Connor would be stepping down as host in December 2008. In the same month, it became apparent that long-serving presenter and number cruncher Carol Vorderman would also leave the game show at the same time. On the 21st of November 2008, Jeff Stelling was confirmed as the new host, with Oxford graduate Rachel Riley in the Vorderman role. Riley has since become known for her stylish outfits worn on the show. It was announced on the 24th of May 2011 that Stelling would be leaving the program, and he presented his final show on the 16th of December 2011. On the 16th of November 2011, it was announced that Nick Hewer would be taking over as host, with his first show broadcast on the 9th of January 2012. Character Countdown quickly established cult status within British television, an image which it maintains today. Despite numerous changes of rules and personnel, the program's audience comprises mainly students, homemakers and pensioners. Owing to the tea-time broadcast slot and inclusive appeal of its format and presentation, Countdown has been one of Channel 4's most-watched programs for over 20 years, but has never won a major television award. When Des Lynam became the new presenter after Whiteley's death in 2005, the show regularly drew an average 1.7 million viewers every day, which was around 500,000 more than in the last few years of Richard Whiteley presenting, and the series' 54 final, on the 26th of May 2006, attracted 2.5 million viewers. From 3 to 4 million viewers had watched the show daily in its previous 4:15 p.m. slot. The drop in viewers following the scheduling change, coupled with the show's perceived educational benefits, even caused Labour MP Jonathan Shaw to table a motion in the UK Parliament, requesting that the show be returned to its later time. Minor scheduling changes have subsequently seen the show move from 3:15 to 3:30, to 3:45 to 3:25, and 3:10. In keeping with the show's friendly nature, contestants compete not for money but the Countdown winner's teapot, which is custom-made and can only be obtained by winning a game on the program. Until 2009, the prize for the series winner was a leather-bound copy of the 20-volume Oxford English Dictionary, worth £4,000. Since then, the prize consists of ordinary hardback 21-volume dictionaries, a laptop computer and a lifetime subscription to Oxford Online. David Acton, winner of Series 31, opted for a CD-ROM version of the dictionaries, not wanting to accept leather-bound books owing to his strict veganism, and he donated the monetary difference to charity. Since 2006, the series champion also receives the Richard Whiteley Memorial Trophy, in memory of the show's original presenter. Though the style and color scheme of the set have changed many times, the clock has always provided the centerpiece and, like the clock music composed by Alan Hawkshaw, is an enduring and well-recognized feature of Countdown. Executive producer John Mead once commissioned Hawkshaw to revise the music for extra intensity, after hundreds of complaints from viewers. The old tune was reinstated. The original clock featured until September 2013, when it was replaced. Celebrations. The first episode of Countdown was repeated on the 1st of October 2007 on More 4 and on the 2nd of November 2007 on Channel 4, as part of Channel 4 at 25, a season of celebratory Channel 4 programs as it celebrated its 25th birthday. On the 2nd of November 2007, Countdown celebrated its 25th anniversary and aired special birthday episode. The two players were 2006 winner Connor Travers and 2002 winner Chris Wills. However, for the rounds, VIP guests selected the letters and numbers. Guests included Gordon Brown, Amir Khan and Richard Attenborough. A statement from the French TV network France Télévisions was read out on air by Carol Vorderman to commend Channel 4 on its successive countdown. On the 26th of March 2010, Queen Elizabeth II congratulated Countdown for amassing 5,000 episodes. On the 5th of September 2014, Countdown received a Guinness World Record at the end of its 6,000th show for the longest-running television program of its kind during the course of its 71st series. On this episode, a contestant declared spirit in round 8, but there was only one I in the selection. The mistake was unnoticed and he was allowed to score 6 points. Similarly, a misspelled solution to a conundrum appeared on the 1000th show, Millennium. Departures of Vorderman and O'Connor. On the 23rd of July 2008, it was announced that O'Connor would be leaving the show at the end of the 59th series in December 2008 to concentrate on other projects. ITV Studios announced on the 25th of July 2008 that Carol Vorderman would also be leaving at the end of the same series. Vorderman had been willing to accept a 33% salary decrease in line with a 33% budget cut being imposed on the show, but felt she was forced to leave after being asked to accept a 90% pay cut. Her agent, John Miles, claims Vorderman had been told the show had survived the death of host Richard Whiteley in 2005 and could easily survive without you. The early favorite in the betting to replace Des O'Connor, Rory Bremner, ruled himself out. Later reports suggested Alexander Armstrong and Jeff Stelling as potential hosts, although Armstrong later revealed he had refused the job. Anthea Turner, Ulrika Johnson, and Mylene Klass were all linked with Vorderman's job. However, Channel 4 then began to search for a previously unknown male or female arithmetician with charm and charisma. Eventually, on the 21st of November 2008, after O'Connor and Vorderman had finished filming, it was confirmed that Stelling and Oxford maths graduate Rachel Riley would join the show, with Susie Dent continuing as resident lexicographer.